American schoolteacher Marc Fogel has been released from Russian prison after more than 3 years. He was arrested for medical marijuana possession in 2021 and sentenced to 14 years. His release comes as part of negotiations between the US and Russia to end the war in Ukraine. The White House stated, "This exchange shows good faith from Russia." Fogel is returning home with President Trump's special envoy, Steve Witkoff. The Trump administration has been working on a plan to end the conflict in Ukraine, suggesting a positive shift in diplomatic relations. President Trump signed an order Tuesday to cut the federal workforce. Elon Musk will lead this effort. The aim is to reduce waste and align government with Trump's policies. Musk, with his son beside him, faced criticism for his secrecy and potential conflicts of interest. After the order, initial layoffs at the Small Business Administration caused confusion. Employees got mixed messages about their termination. Musk said, "You can't have an autonomous federal bureaucracy." Critics argue the cuts will harm public services. This is part of Trump's push to downsize government. The National Institute of Economic and Social Research predicts the British economy will grow by 1.5% this year, much higher than the Bank of England's forecast. Inflation is expected to be lower too, averaging 2.4%. The BOE is likely to cut interest rates only twice more, aiming for a 4% rate to balance inflation. Stephen Millard from NIESR says better government spending will boost growth by 2025. Challenges like energy prices and government borrowing for green projects remain. This positive forecast shows resilience in the face of economic hurdles. The Norwegian Refugee Council, or NRC, has announced it will suspend some of its aid work in nearly 20 countries. This comes after the Trump administration froze US foreign aid. The NRC, which relies on US funding for 20% of its budget, says this decision affects 1.6 million people worldwide. Already, aid distribution in Ukraine has been halted and staff have been laid off. The NRC warns of severe consequences for those in crisis, such as in Burkina Faso and Sudan. US aid policies are causing a global ripple effect on humanitarian efforts. Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show look has people talking. The Grammy winner wore Celine flared jeans, sparking a mix of admiration and humor online. One user said, "I love Kendrick Lamar, but I am absolutely not ready for the return of flared jeans." While some debate if they are bootcut or bell-bottoms, it's clear early 2000s fashion is back. Paris Hilton even mentioned keeping her old outfits because that era was the most fun time in fashion.